Hi, John here. Today is Friday, the 16th of April 2015. This video is for Sergeant Dennis Colverwell at the Auckland Central Police Station. Dennis, I'm waiting for you to respond to my complaint that I put on the New Zealand Police Conduct Association Facebook site. So Facebook is a place where a lot of people go to put their information, and all our information is there about 1/61 Cook Street land. That I'm waiting for you to go and see the lawyers, the Land Conveyancing Lawyers, that I'm accusing have committed fraud. Now, that is my complaint. You have to follow it up, or somebody in there, but the station manager, service manager at the desk, Tony Geldenhuis, was there and told me that you'll be giving me a call. I'm still waiting a week later for your call, Dennis, because you're a responsible senior sergeant, older than me, and have looked at it by now, at my complaint, and I'm wanting you to assist me to go back and carry on with that land block when you arrest the people I said to arrest, because I wanted you to ring my lawyer, Yu Tai Choi, Kusi, Notary Public, in Albert Street, Auckland Central. Yu Tai Choi is a South Korean that's got all my papers, all my case, and he said it was a big case. Okay? In some ways he's saying it is a fraud, but it's going to take a big effort. No, I've done all the work, Dennis, and all it was going to take for you to do is to go and investigate. It saves a lot of bother, trouble, if you go and look at it, or a policeman that goes out and investigates, and you're the impounding custody sergeant of impounds that goes around impounding things and puts it in the court to sell. Okay? So that's just one of the things, is the land that I guess you go and impound that too. But I'm saying the land belongs to my natives, and I want it back. My chiefs want it back. Okay? So I'm responsible as a mandated chief of the chiefs, speaking on our behalf with King William, our partner, the King William, under this flag. And so I'm going under the authority and the oath of office of King William, King of England. And I'm here as his surrogate king, speaking on behalf of the mortgage flag. This is a mortgage flag, Dennis. In all our videos, and everything that I'm putting on videos is admissible in the High Court of Admiralty in London. So no matter what happens here, it'll happen over there. And the jurisdictions here are native. Okay? So there's going to be court hearings for this, that, and everybody here and there and that, including the iwi, who cannot come up with an original title better than this one. Okay? They have no real history other than to borrow it off the hapus. And the hapus, this is the hapus flag, and I'm speaking here straight for the hapus, all the hapus in their country, and the Pacific, okay? In any of the countries, because that's where they all came from, the Pacific to here. Alright? Dennis, I'm asking you, today, I'm going to write to you officially, and all my stuff goes out on Facebook and on Twitter, Google, and YouTube. Because I'm transparent, okay? I'm out in the open, and there's no need for any of this to go to court. because there's nothing for them to discover. It's already discovered. We're already accusing someone of committing the crimes. It's up to you, the police, to go and check it out. I'm asking you, as a chief here, to go and check out the Land Conveyancing Lawyers who put that title together for James Pierce Brown and Simon Brent Roundtree. Okay? I've been through them. I've been through everything. I've been through all the policemen. And you're the only one left. Because I've just put another article with your boss, Police Commissioner Mike Bush. He covered up a fraud of a woman that got raped and got found out. So he's still got his job. He's been promoted where he is, but his background is dismal. Okay? And that's, unfortunately, that's the pattern that went to the Roastbusters. And your other officer, that her name, Detective Karen Malfas, her name is on your Auckland Central Police Station as the fraud investigation unit head of that. And she doesn't live here. So what is the police doing with her ruling in favour of the police in the Roastbusters, and the Red Girls got nothing? That's just happening now with this Cook Street. With you people, your police are incompetent, Mike. When that word incompetent comes over the police, then their credibility has dropped to zero. I'm saying that when it's incompetent, it's time to replace the lot. And that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen, Dennis, is that there is a number of issues in this fraud. There's more than one fraud. But I'm just saying, you only need to go and look at one of the frauds, the Land Conveyancing Lawyer. There, that's it. It'll wrap the whole lot up without going to look at anybody else. Because I know my land titles and real estate and bank mortgages upside down. Okay, I know what I'm talking about, Dennis. I know more than anybody else on this country land about the land. Okay, about the land as an original native, with this memorial of King William in London and my Moai memorial there to my surname and my Tahitians. Okay, and the Rogan English in me, the other side of me, the law. Okay, that's the law, Dennis. I'm talking about that law versus your law here that's corrupted, well and truly corrupted to hell and back again. The more I look at it on your site, your police complaint site, the more I can see the pattern is rife with incompetent police that you hire and still keep, like Aaron Pascoe. You see, he put his foot right in it, and then now Tim, he really put his foot in it by opening his mouth on the video. That's why you people don't like videos around you now. You'll know why? Because it's true. It's getting out the truth. And same in America. The Queen owns America illegally. We're going to take that off her toes. Okay? The King's going to strip everything off your Queen and you. That's what I'm about. I'm about who put the mortgages together to get you on the land. It gets you off the land too. The same authority higher than the Queen's. Okay? She ran away, Dennis. She ran away to the EU Parliament, where she's going to bury herself in debt. Okay? The tables are swinging. And if you don't tell me, I'm relying on you to tell me that you've been down to search out the lawyers, the landowners, and tell me, yes, there is a fraud, John. I'm afraid we have to let you go back and finish off what you were doing on that land block. That's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear. Dennis, there's no need to go on stringing this out longer and longer and longer, because a week's gone by and no answer. How long does it take you Pākehās to answer a complaint? How long? If you ask me about something, I'll give you the answer straight away on the video. Okay? You ask me any questions, Dennis, about anything in this country, this land, of anything, I'll give you an answer. Straight. No beating around the bush like what's happening here on Cook Street. Right? They can't hide in that sinkhole. They can't hide anymore. And Sam Roundtree, and James Brown, you better start shitting yourself, because everybody knows what you've been up to with the lawyer and the policeman, Tim Duthie. Tim Duthie, Sergeant Tim Duthie, colluded, conspired with the landowners and the lawyers to defraud the public of New Zealand. Okay, Dennis, can you prove me wrong? And by going to see if I'm right? Because you'll find I am right, because nobody's saying anything. When you say nothing, Dennis, that's the law. What I say is the law. You have to uphold that law. And let me go back on that land block, Dennis, because they haven't answered. And that's just the beginning. That's one fraud. There's plenty more. I'm not going to say them because I've said them enough. I'm just talking to you to act as a policeman, a responsible policeman, that you are a impounder. But I don't want you to impound any land, because all I want is it back. It's only got a mortgage on it. That's holding me up. It's got a crooked mortgage on that land, Dennis, and I want you to go and check it out. Right? That's all. That's all. You're there for public to check out the fraud and anything. If someone broke into your property, you'll be there in a hurry. No trouble. Now, how long does it take you to go to do a fraud on 61 Cook Street? How long does it take you to go and ask them? Right? How did you do that? How did you... Is John right in saying what he's saying about it? He's saying there is a fraud. It is a fraud. It's gone from one fraud to the next, to the next, to the next, and it's dragged everybody in. That was supposed to be a benchmark, Dennis, for all the fraud land titles in this country and in the world, as a consolidated title of our native title. The Te Ture Native Land Act 1993 has been compromised by your Queen for all the indigenous people in the world, their lands. Gonna strip them off them when I get to England. We're gonna strip them off you using our Te Ture Whenua 1993 Land Act contract. It's a contract you're using in Wellington for John Key. When I get there, I'll pull it out of Westminster, and that's the end of you. You won't have that license anymore. We're going to use it against you. Okay? I'm going to take it out of Westminster, put it in Denver. I'm telling you before I go and do it. That's why I tell everybody what I'm going to do. Right? Believing and seeing is believing and seeing. Anything happening. Okay? I'm just making it loud and clear what my intentions are before I go and do it. Right? That's it. That's how I operate. Straight up, Dennis, my words straight to your face. You ask me something, I'll give you the answer straight. I won't have to wait. You won't have to wait a week or two the way you're making me wait. That's not how I run a business. Right? I know how to run a business over 30 years now. I just had a little rest, and now I'm ready to go back in. I'm going to clean up the pathway. There's a lot of obstacles in the way, and one of them is the police. Right? One of them is the police, one of them is fraud and corruption. Those two are standing right in my road, Dennis. That is your method of culture, standing in my road. We don't do things like that. So I want you to meet on Monday. I'll come down. I'll just come straight in the station to see you on Monday. Okay? To see how your answer is going to stack up in front of me, so that I can tell everybody what you said. Right? I need an answer, a straight answer. That, yes, you went to see the Land Conveyancing Lawyer, and he's very frightened as a mouse. because he knows he's in real shit law with me and the law here. Okay? They know what they did. The banks know what they did. The real estate company bailiffs knew what they did. Okay? Everybody knew what they did. The land conveyancing lawyers knew what they did. The lens manager, Don Grant, forged the road title, Dennis. The man that Doug Rickard Bell bought from Australia and bought him out of retirement to bodgy this title up on this land block because he couldn't sell it. He couldn't develop it. He couldn't do anything. Because I'm standing right over it. That's why he had to sell it, because, and sold it for less than the government valuation. 38 million instead of 55 million government valuation. Should have reached 80 million to 100 million for that property. Okay? So, your white people are fraudulent and deceptive. Deceptive and hiding something away, Dennis. So I'm relying on you, white man. I got some white men. They're very good. They're very good. And Graham Aylett is one of them. He's an ex-detective from Scotland Yard. He don't care about these white men here. He's only worried about he's got a brain that's been built in England. Right? Right? And he's applying it here. And boy, when he gets a hold of this land block, guess what, Dennis? The whole bloody lot of them falls the same way. Right? That's why you people are frightened of me. Who are you? Frightened of me. You might have the law, but I've got something else bigger than that. Okay? Then Ben Hur. Alright? That's what I say. That's what I'm saying. I say we've got a law. You know what it is, Dennis? Absolute truth. Absolute truth. And there's absent in your government and your queen. She's the most fraudulent person in this world that is killing everybody with their flag of King William's Admiralty. Okay, that's what she's doing. She's killing everybody in the world. They're causing all the money that she's making out of the flag going to pay for war so they can get some more land. Right. All she's doing is doing my job, collecting all the land for me and my people. Okay? Okay? Because we're still in contract with the king in England, and she ran away with the money. That's what you people are doing. Right? What's wrong with England? What's wrong with England? You people, all you white people that have come from there have got the same mentality. Take, and take everything. Well, you'll see what happens when it gets taken off here. Soon. Okay? That's what our job is take it all back with the law. So, Dennis, I'm going to write to you today, and I'm going to put this video with it, and everybody gets to see it, because I'm transparent. Right? I'm transparent straight up, and not beaten around. Just want an answer. Okay? Because if you can't give it, it'll still end up in court. It'll still end up in court, but everyone that I'm heading towards going in court, it's going to lose everything anyway. You're not going to come out of it alive. Right? Because it's going to be severe. It's severe. My King William law is severe. And that's separate from any other law. Right? Because the pattern of what you're doing is how you got where you are. And it'll be very different to see you on the other end losing things. Because that's what it amounts to. So I'm going to write to Karen Malthus, put a video to her. I'll put a video to your police commissioner, Mike Bush. And like I say, there's an article on him covering up the police on a rape on this girl. Right there. In 1988. See? And then what happened to Karen Malthus with the Rosebusters. That's another one that's being covered up. 2 cover-ups I've seen, and this is the 3rd one. It's not going to get covered up. No way. Dennis, 61 Cook Street is not going to get covered up. Right? It's a big, full-blown case of everyone I'm naming for bankruptcy. Okay? This country, you might as well say, is bankrupted now by the king. Okay? Whatever I say with the king, bankrupt anything, that's it. Okay? They're going to put it through the government in Britain, our own government in Devonport, and then that's the end of it. Okay? We'll have the higher authority of a king, emperor, there, right there. And the queen will be no more. Okay? And her George family and her Rothschilds and the whole lot Putin is getting rid of. Alright? I'm just telling you a true story. That's all. I'm just here for the natives of the world. The indigenous people and the people who they like. Okay? The people that want to keep and kick out the people they don't want. Okay? We're going to kick out all the people we don't want here. Dennis? And I hope one of them is not you. So you better tell me. You better go and look at that, because you've got a responsible job there as a custody. Right? Custody. You got my mate's bike over there. We're gonna sort that out. And we'll sort the whole country out at the same time. We'll do it one shot. Alright? Okay, that's all for you today. So expect my letter soon. It's holding me up. All your pleas holding me up in my business. You've injured my business, myself, and my in-person business. You've damaged the whole thing. And more damage on this Cook Street. The more you damage, the more the claim against you. Okay? Okay, bye. See you later. And please answer my complaint, Dennis, because I want an answer from you. Just like Tony Gelden and I said. He'll give you a call. That's what they all say. And I never get a call. You see, you people are shady inside that police. And it's blown apart now anyway, with Tim Duffy got his big foot and mouth. What? Boy,